Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update. Tuesday, September 10th, 9:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 2024. Northern lights to dazzle U.S. skies tonight as we are awaiting a geomagnetic storm, which has not arrived yet. The big story: Hurricane Francine is closing in on Louisiana. Peak storm surge 5 to 10 feet in Vermilion Bay. Keep calm. It's boom time. Francine became a Category 1 hurricane just moments ago. Ho, ho, ho. And the current spaghetti models showing Hurricane Francine making landfall in central Louisiana somewhere, maybe as far, well, we'll get to the map in just a moment. Let's take a look at the GFS model here and see the storm move on shore there. It looks a little bit more easterly than originally thought. On this model, it's showing up potentially as a Cat 2 at landfall. Currently, maximum sustained wind 75 miles per hour as advisory 9A, 7 p.m. Central Time. And the key message here: there is a danger of life-threatening storm surge for Louisiana and Mississippi coastlines, where storm surge warnings are in effect. Residents in the warning area should follow advice, including evacuation orders given by local officials. Damaging and life-threatening hurricane-force winds are expected in portions of southern Louisiana Wednesday, where a hurricane warning is in effect. Preparations to protect life and property should be complete by tonight. Since tropical storm conditions are expected to begin within this area early Wednesday, buckle up. You've got 24 hours or less until it gets real. Francine is expected to bring heavy rainfall and the risk of considerable flash flooding and urban flooding across eastern Louisiana, Mississippi, far southern Alabama, and even western Florida Panhandle through Thursday. Flash and urban flooding is probable across the lower Tennessee Valley and lower Mississippi Valley Wednesday night into Friday. Heed the warnings. This is a significant storm. Peak storm surge forecast showing from Rockefeller Wildlife Refuge all the way down to Port Fourchon, 5 to 10 foot storm surge, including Vermilion Bay, 4 to 7 foot storm surge from Port Fourchon to the mouth of the Mississippi River, and a large swath of storm surge for hundreds of miles along the Gulf Coast. If we take a look at the coast of Louisiana, it appears as if landfall is going to be somewhere between Abbeville here and Houma, and there is a huge amount of land in front of cities, except in this region. If it moves more easterly, it could be much more damaging. There are a lot of low-lying areas in Houma, Bayou Cane, and Bayou Blue. So all of these regions may get evacuation orders in the coming moments. Francine continues to move northeastward across the western Gulf Coast. Tropical storm Bebinca forms north of Guam. Say that 5 times fast. Francine remains on track to make landfall in southern Louisiana on Wednesday. Life-threatening storm surge, considerable flash and urban flooding, hurricane-force winds, and tornadoes are expected along the Louisiana and Mississippi coastlines. Heavy showers and gusty winds are likely across Guam through Wednesday as a result of tropical storm Bebinca. Seismic update. No quakes of note, normal activity worldwide, with abnormal activity in the U.S., including a 4 magnitude in White City, New Mexico, care of the fracking industry. Most recent quake, an interesting rumbler in Turkey at 4.2. Who knew? Now you do. Quick look at worldwide volcano news for the 10th of September, Tuesday, the 10th of September. Quite a short list. Reventador, 14,000 foot. Sabancaya on the list. Semeru to 14,000 foot. Ibu puffing and passing today. Santo Guito as well. White Island puffing and passing as well today. Sangay to 19,000 foot. Fuego to 15. The effusive eruption at Nyamoragira in Congo continues at low levels. Reventador puffing and passing. Sabancaya to 21,000 feet. Fuego to 15,000 feet Ebu on the list again today. Semaru to 14. White Island to 3,000. Sungay, Ebu, all on the list. And what do we have here? Dukono to 9,000 feet. Sabancaya puffing and passing, wrapping up today's worldwide volcano news. Quite boring. Now, the northern lights are to dazzle the U.S., especially the northern states, due to a geomagnetic storm that is forecast. Now, the good news is that it has been downgraded to just G1, but we could see some secondary activity September 13th back to G2. So we've got 3-day potential for a geomagnetic storm, according to the experts. And a bit of a change in the latest geomagnetic forecast. Current minor G1 geomagnetic storm is expected on the 11th and 12th due to possible CME effects. An increase to moderate G2 storming is in the forecast for the 13th, and this would be the result of a CME observed very early Tuesday morning following an eruption around AR 3814. There have been minor solar wind enhancements on Tuesday. When looking at the data, perhaps one of these is related to the September 8th CME, in which case the geomagnetic storm is absolutely a dud, and that would be right here. If that, in fact, is the passage of the CME, all bets are off on the skies lighting up anytime soon. Here is the WSA Enlil solar wind prediction showing you that first CME and a secondary blast here, which could be lining up for a 2-day storm, but nothing significant really on the way. Now, the true size of galaxies is much larger than we once thought. The problem was we couldn't actually see all of these gases above and beyond the spiral disk. If you take a look at this galaxy, it may be 150,000 light years across, but in reality, it is more like 1,000,000 light years across and even thicker this way. Hey, and here's the paper, an emission map of the disk, circumgalactic medium transition in starburst, IRAS 08339 plus 6517, right there. All the links will be below. According to Elon Musk, SpaceX is prepping for a 2026 Mars landing, and then again in 2028. If all goes well, manned launches in 2028 will be occurring, he says of planned Starship missions. No one has sent him the memo yet that you can't live on Mars due to cosmic radiation. Do you remember the story we shared a few days ago about the formation of large gold nuggets in quartz fracture zones due to faulting and the piezoelectric effect? Well, here is what native gold looks like. And it, well, looks Lichtenberg. It looks electric. A woman arrested for allegedly stomping on a cat and eating it in front of neighbors. Guys, this is no way to be sustainable in the future. The best thing to do is to grow your own food. No need to stomp on feral cats. And what a good time to get started growing your own food. All heirloom vegetable seeds, all flower herb seeds, all $1 a pack at the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers. While supplies last, they're flying off the shelves. Holy macaroni, get yourself some Carolina Hot Reaper. Get yourself some Bloody Butcher Corn, or maybe National Pickling Cucumber Seeds. The time is running out. The seeds are selling like hotcakes. Kohlrabi, pepper seeds, jalapeno, eggplant, round mauve, even Stowell's evergreen sweet corn. You can get pumpkin seeds, artichoke seeds, and eggplant seeds, all for the lowest price in the entire world, just $1 a pack. Free shipping if you buy $25 or more. Add our coupon code ORP2024 for more savings. And join us this weekend at the 35th Annual Crestone Energy Fair, September 14th to 15th in Crestone, Colorado in the San Luis Valley, where Leah and I will be there all weekend. There's a huge lineup Saturday and Sunday. Fun day, with dozens of speakers and 100 vendors or more, including Leah and I, who will have our own seed-saving permaculture workshop and tent in the main stage area. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video. We are shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do. We love you. Be safe and get the seeds before they're gone. And that's a boom.